I think there's a fine line between art and science. So it was kind of a fun way to really explore science and dance and art all in the same breath.
That's what we're doing. This whole piece is about water, and then we started thinking about water and all the different forms that it takes. There's steam, there's ice, it changes, it adapts to an environment, but it also carves out environments. And a lot of the choreography did that.
She did a leap and they kind of reacted.
And they reacted. Yeah, I love that.
And then Helene came in, a microbiologist, and started talking about the bottom of the ocean and what it's like over there, and explosions started happening.
For my PhD, I studied deep sea hydrothermal vents, which is a very unique ecosystem that has a lot of movement, a lot of diversity, a lot of contrast. And those themes have been kind of converted into various textures and movements by these wonderful choreographers and amazing dancers.
Yeah, because that's how the growth of the rock, everything happens, right?
It's been nice enough to have me just be a witness and to give input and inspiration. So I've sent them videos and texts and really just let them be the creative forces.
And that was really fascinating for me. She sent us videos, and so we got to watch the videos before we did any of the dancing, and that, for me, it made the dancing so much more literal, and it gave a different perspective.
As a theater performer, you kind of just stick with like these basic like singing songs, dancing, acting, this, that. And then when they came to us about the idea of it's going to be a collaboration between like science professors and doctors and talking about like the ocean waves and sound waves and all this different stuff. And we were just kind of like, okay.
All I want is that one person who will see me, hear me, really take a chance.
It came out completely different than I thought it would, in a good way.
As an audience, we're used to having a fourth wall in this space where you're always looking at everything from the front and you're a little bit removed. Today we're going to give you permission to view just snippets of the pieces that you're going to see in the other space from any angle you'd like.
And you can look down into the ocean, you could be in the ocean, looking up, looking around, you can go up and down. And so we thought that would be a great way to look at the dance physically. How can we look down on it? How can we walk around it? How can we explore it?
We talk about the creative process, and the minute you say the words creative process, you think of art. But I actually come from a science background, and I'll say the creative process is used everywhere. So I think it does cross all boundaries, and so why not explore them through the body?